It's 1 hour to show up for the aminals. Just 1 hour. I always hide myself rather do online activism. You know what? Look, in-person activism could be as easy as holding a sign. It could be as easy as standing there and being there. You don't even have to talk, guys. You don't have to talk. You don't have to scream. You don't have to yell. You don't have to do much. You could just hold a sign, or you can just hold a flyer. Just hold one. Or hold the banner. There's always a banner. Hold the banner. Be one of the people holding the banner. You don't need to do much but show up. It's all you have to do. You don't think of it as like, oh, I've got to do online activism and I've got to ramp up and oh geez. We got enough people that want to talk. We got enough assholes like me that can't shut the hell up. We need people like you who don't want to talk, who just want to show up for the animals. That's far more important, believe it or not. We also need people to take video so that we can share those experiences online. Like, show up. Don't stress. Just show up. Nobody. I've been to so many protests, and there are a lot of people that are like, well, I don't feel comfortable holding this sign. Okay, well, here's a different sign. I don't feel comfortable shouting. Okay, don't shout. Hold a sign. I don't feel comfortable holding the sign. Okay, here's some flyers. Just hold the flyers so that if people want one, you can give them to them. I don't feel comfortable doing flyers. Okay, well, here's the sign up sheet so that we can know how many people were here. Just ask people to sign this thing, the other activists. You won't even have to interact with the crowd. Just interact with the other activists. Here, put your name on here so we can tell how many people were here today. There's all sorts of things you could do at an in-person protest that don't require you overcoming your anxiety or getting too far out of your comfort zone. People are every time I go, there's somebody there who's afraid, and all the other activists are super supportive. I was at one on where I was in Omaha, and we were doing one about horse carriages, and most of the people there were disabled. There weren't very many able-bodied protesters, and each one had very special needs. We had a guy in a wheelchair, Robert. He's amazing. I've talked about him on the show. We had a woman named Anu who said that she had anxiety stuff, and she was kind of a little ADD. And then her mom, she was also disabled and had like a walker thing, and she felt really sensitive about the images of the horse, and she didn't want children seeing the image of the horse on the thing. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll trade you my poster. I'll hold the sign that has the dead horse on it, and you hold the sign that says animals aren't ours or whatever. It was like so simple. And then some lady was like, I really like talking to people. And I said, okay, here's a stack of flyers. Go out and do outreach and hand out flyers. Some people didn't want to talk at all. Go take some pictures of us. They don't want to even hold a sign. Take some pictures. We need someone taking pictures. Going back into vegan enthusiasts. Oh, thank you. Going back to Vegan Enthusiasts for Life, please sub, y'all. Okay, Vegan Enthusiasts for Life. I think I'm already subscribed, but if I'm not, I'll do it again. I'll subscribe twice. You were right, Sky. I have to get out there and just be there. Yeah, it's just about showing up. You can do it. You can definitely do it, for sure. Yeah. Ben, did you hear me play the final countdown? Wasn't it you that suggested the final countdown? Yeah, I'm going to join a cube soon and going to hold a screen. Yeah, just hold a screen. Some people can't even do that. They don't have I've been to cubes where somebody doesn't want to hold the screen because it's either too heavy or because they feel sensitive about having the images on and people looking at them. They feel sensitive about it. Okay, hold this truth sign. There's always a truth sign. Hold the truth sign. It doesn't have any images on it. It just says the word truth. There's always a truth sign. You can hold that. There's always something to do, even if it's just taking pictures. There's always something. Yes.